The old buffalo bull does not move, not a muscle twitches. His massive curved horns are weapons forged by a lifetime of survival, and they are now aimed directly at the danger that lurks just ahead. The air is thick, heavy with an unspoken threat. A single fly buzzes around his weary eye, but he does not blink. His gaze is fixed, locked onto the golden shapes that ripple in the tall, sun-bleached grass. Every sense is on high alert, every sinew tense, ready for the explosion of violence that is about to erupt on the plains of the Serengeti. This is a moment balanced on the edge of a knife, a moment where life and death hold their breath. He can smell them, the scent of predator, a primal smell that has haunted his kind for generations, is carried on the gentle afternoon breeze. He can hear the almost silent rustle of their paws as they shift their weight, preparing, coordinating. The bull is a veteran of many such encounters. His hide is a map of old battles, scarred and tough, a testament to his strength and his will to live. He knows that to run is to invite a chase, and a chase, for an old bull like him, will surely end in defeat. So he stands his ground, a dark, immovable mountain of defiance against the coming storm. The lioness watches him. She is the lead hunter, her amber eyes burning with an intense focus. She's a picture of controlled power, her body low to the ground, a coiled spring of muscle and instinct. Her tail twitches, a silent signal to the rest of the pride who are fanning out, unseen, unheard. They are a family of hunters, a unit forged by necessity and bound by blood. Each member knows their role. Each one understands that a mistake could mean injury or even starvation. The buffalo is immense, a formidable opponent. One powerful kick, one well-aimed horn could be fatal, but hunger is a powerful master. The world seems to shrink, contracting to this single patch of sun-drenched earth. The vast sky above, the distant acacia trees, the gentle murmur of the wind, it all fades into the background. There is only the hunter and the hunted, locked in a silent, ancient duel. The tension is a physical thing, a crackle in the air, a feeling you could almost reach out and touch. The lioness gathers her powerful hind legs beneath her. The old bull plants his hooves firmly in the dusty soil. The showdown, a brutal and necessary act in the grand theatre of the wild, is about to begin. The Serengeti will bear witness, as it always has. This drama unfolds upon a truly grand stage. The Serengeti, a name that echoes with the thunder of hooves and the roar of predators. It is a land of endless horizons, where the sky is so vast it feels as if you could fall into it. Here, the plains stretch out in every direction, a rolling sea of grass that changes color with the seasons. It is golden and dry under the harsh sun of the long dry months, then bursts into a vibrant, life-giving green with the arrival of the rains. This is a world of immense scale and breathtaking beauty, a landscape that is as much a character in this story as the animals themselves. Scattered across this immense grassland are the iconic acacia trees. Their flat tops provide much-needed shade from the relentless equatorial sun. They stand like lonely sentinels, silhouetted against the fiery sunsets that paint the sky each evening. Kopjes, ancient granite outcrops, burst from the plains like islands in a grassy ocean. These rocky fortresses provide a refuge for smaller creatures and a vantage point for predators. From their peaks, a lion can survey its kingdom, watching the endless herds of wildebeest and zebra that migrate across these lands in their millions. The wind is a constant companion here, whispering secrets through the grass. Life on these plains is governed by the rhythm of water. Rivers like the Grumeti and the Mara are lifelines, drawing animals from far and wide. During the dry season, they shrink to a series of pools, concentrating life and creating intense competition. Here, crocodiles, ancient reptiles that have changed little since the time of the dinosaurs, lie in wait. They are patient masters of the ambush, waiting for the thirsty herds to come to the water's edge. Every drink is a gamble, every river crossing a life or death challenge. The sound of the water is a promise of life, but also a murmur of the danger that lies beneath its surface. The sheer scale of life here is almost impossible to comprehend. The Great Migration is perhaps the most spectacular manifestation of this. Over 1 million wildebeest, accompanied by hundreds of thousands of zebra and gazelle, move in a continuous circular journey. They are driven by an ancient instinct, a relentless search for fresh grazing and water. Their journey is the pulse of the Serengeti, a river of life that flows across the plains, shaping the lives of every other creature. They are the engine of this ecosystem, their numbers sustaining the great predators that follow in their wake, an unending procession of life and death. At the very top of this world of hunters and hunted are the lions. They are the undisputed kings and queens of the Serengeti. But their reign is not an easy one. A lion's life is one of constant struggle, a relentless battle for territory, for food, and for the very survival of their family. They live in social groups called prides, and it is this bond of family that is the secret to their success. A pride is a complex society, a kingdom in miniature, built on cooperation and ruled by a strict hierarchy. Together, they can defend their territory and hunt prey far larger than any single lion could tackle alone. The heart of the pride is the sisterhood of lionesses. They are the core of the family, related by blood, and they will likely spend their entire lives together within the territory they were born into. They are the primary hunters, working together with astonishing intelligence and coordination. They raise their cubs communally, nursing each other's young without prejudice. A cub's best chance of survival is to be born into a strong pride with many experienced females. This bond between the lionesses is the bedrock of their society, an unbreakable alliance that ensures the continuation of their line. Ruling over this sisterhood are the male lions. They are larger, stronger, and adorned with the magnificent mane that serves as both a sign of their strength and a shield in battle. But their position is precarious. A male's tenure as the head of a pride is often short and violent. They must constantly defend their territory and their family from rival males, nomads who wander the plains looking for a pride to conquer. These battles are brutal affairs, fought with teeth and claws, and the loser is often left exiled, injured, or dead. For the pride males, life is a constant war. The cubs represent the future, but their lives are fraught with peril. They are vulnerable to a host of dangers: starvation, predators like hyenas, and even other lions. When a new coalition of males takes over a pride, their first act is often to kill all the existing cubs. This brutal act brings the lionesses back into season, allowing the new males to father their own offspring and secure their own genetic legacy. It is a harsh reality, but it is the way of the lion. Survival for a lion cub is the first and most difficult test they will ever face. Back at the standoff, the sun begins to dip lower, casting long shadows across the plain. This is the lion's time. The cooling air invigorates them, and the gathering dusk provides the cover they need. The lead lioness, patient until now, finally makes her move. It is not a dramatic charge, but a slow, deliberate crawl. She sinks even lower into the grass, her belly almost scraping the earth. Every movement is calculated, silent, and invisible. She uses the contours of the land, the clumps of taller grass, as shields to conceal her approach. She is a ghost, a golden phantom moving through the twilight. Her sisters have understood the silent command. They have been watching, waiting for her signal. Now they too begin to move, but in different directions. One lioness circles far to the left, another to the right. They are creating a pincer, a deadly trap, designed to confuse and surround their powerful quarry. Their teamwork is a beautiful and terrifying thing to behold. There are no spoken words, no obvious signals, just a deep, instinctual understanding that has been honed over countless hunts. Each one knows her part in this deadly play. The old buffalo bull senses the change. The pressure is mounting. He can no longer see all the threats at once. He shifts his weight uneasily, his head swiveling from side to side. He lets out a low, rumbling bellow, a sound of defiance and of warning. It is a call to his herd, but they are too far away. He is alone. The lions are counting on this. They are experts at singling out the weak, the old, or the isolated. For them, a lone buffalo, even one as formidable as this old warrior, is a far more manageable target than a full stampeding herd. The trap is almost set. The flanking lionesses are now in position, cutting off the bull's potential escape routes. The lead hunter continues her painstaking advance, closing the distance meter by painful meter. The final few meters are the most dangerous. This is the killing zone. If she is detected too early, the element of surprise will be lost, and the bull will have the advantage. She must time her final rush perfectly. The fate of the pride, who have not eaten in days, rests on her shoulders. The silence of the Serengeti deepens, holding its breath before the inevitable explosion. The air explodes. With a guttural roar that seems to tear the very fabric of the evening, the lead lioness launches herself from the grass. She is a blur of muscle and fury, covering the final distance in a few immense bounds. The time for stealth is over. Now is the time for overwhelming force. Her target is the massive flank of the buffalo. She aims to use her weight and momentum to unbalance the great beast, to bring him down to the ground where the rest of the pride can swarm him. It is a move of incredible power and even greater risk. The old bull is not taken completely by surprise. His lifetime of experience has prepared him for this exact moment. He pivots with a speed that seems impossible for a creature of his size. Instead of a soft flank, the lioness finds a wall of solid bone and muscle. The bull's head drops and he drives forward, his horns sweeping in a deadly arc. He is not just defending, he is attacking. He knows that his best defense is a powerful offense, to meet the predator's charge with his own unstoppable force. The clash of bodies is like a thunderclap, a brutal collision of predator and prey. The lioness clings on, her claws digging deep into the buffalo's tough hide, searching for a secure hold. She is like a rider on a bucking mountain, thrown violently from side to side. The bull bellows in rage and pain, spinning and bucking, trying to dislodge the clinging weight and bring his horns into play. This is the most critical phase of the hunt. If the lioness can hold on, If she can endure this violent storm, her sisters will have the chance to join the attack. But if she is thrown, she could be trampled or gored in an instant. Her life hangs by the thinnest of threads. Just as it seems the bull's raw power will win.
What do you think is the most dangerous? Comment down below and let us know your choice. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Savage Wildlife, the channel, for more amazing wildlife stories. Because out here in the wild, survival is everything. See you in the next adventure.